Okay, imagine this. You really need a loan, maybe for a sudden medical bill, right? Or perhaps you need some cash for your small business.
Yeah, happens all the time.
Exactly.
Ugh.
And in lots of places, that means, piles of paperwork, waiting weeks, maybe needing collateral
Yeah.
you just don't have.
It's a slow, often frustrating process. Very old school.
Totally. It just leaves so many people behind. But what if you could get that money, that lifeline, not in days or weeks, but in like minutes, straight from your phone?
Sounds almost too good to be true, right? Sci-fi stuff.
But it's real. And that's what we're diving into today. FairMoney. They're a fintech company, basically a digital bank, mainly in Nigeria, but also making moves in India. And they're not just, adding new services. They seem to be genuinely changing how people deal with money.
Well, that's what's so fascinating, I think. FairMoney isn't just tweaking the old system. They're using tech, really smart tech, to open up finance for people who've been, well, kind of shut out by traditional banks. So this deep dive, our mission, if you like, is to explore how companies like FairMoney are creating this blueprint for truly accessible and inclusive finance. It's quite powerful.
Exactly. So we'll look at their key features, those super fast loans, but also their whole digital banking setup.
The whole package.
Yeah, and we'll try to unpack the kind of core ideas driving it. For you listening, this isn't just about one company in Nigeria or India. It's a glimpse into how finance is changing everywhere, maybe even hinting at what's coming next for financial access globally.
Definitely a model worth watching.
Okay, so let's kick off with the headline feature, right? The speed. FairMoney's loans. We know traditional loans are slow, bogged down by paperwork, collateral needs.
Credit history checks that often just don't apply.
Exactly. Especially in informal economies. So how does FairMoney just slice through all that? What's their secret sauce for getting funds out so quickly?
Yeah, it's a great question because the speed isn't just about being efficient. It's really a whole new way of thinking about credit risk.
How so?
Well, they're instant personal loans you can apply for up to, get this, $3 million. Right through the app.
3 million naira. That's significant.
It is. And here's the kicker. No collateral needed. No physical documents to submit. The whole thing, applying, getting the offer, even getting the cash, it happens in minutes.
Minutes. Seriously.
Minutes. It's all down to their advanced credit scoring models. They're very data-driven.
Okay, minutes is. Wow. So if they're not using traditional credit scores, what are they looking at? How do they make these super fast decisions and, I guess, trust people without that formal history?
It's actually pretty sophisticated. Instead of relying on metrics that frankly don't exist for a lot of the underbanked,
Right.
FairMoney's app intelligently analyzes the user's digital footprint. Think smart data, not just big data.
Okay. What does that mean in practice?
It means they use machine learning to look at patterns in how someone uses their phone. Things like communication habits, digital transaction behavior, even app usage.
Really? Like how often you top up your phone?
Potentially, yeah, among many other data points. It allows them to infer reliability and assess creditworthiness with surprising accuracy. They essentially build a dynamic credit score on the fly.
Wow.
That's how they can offer loans almost instantly. They're finding financial credibility where the old system saw nothing.
That's genuinely transformative.
Yeah.
Building a financial identity from someone's digital life. And it's not just personal loans, is it? They help businesses too.
Precisely. Those instant personal loans are huge, obviously, but they also have business loans specifically for SMEs, small and medium-sized enterprises.
Okay.
These tend to have higher limits, naturally, because businesses need more capital. The process might involve a few more, business-related details or documents.
Sure. That makes sense.
But the core idea, that speed and accessibility, it's still there. It's about empowering those entrepreneurs who, again, often get overlooked by traditional banks.
Right. So, okay, you get the loan fast. What about paying it back? That could be another stress point. Does FairMoney make that easier too?
Yeah, they've thought that through as well. The app has a really simple repay button. You can pay with your card or a bank transfer. Super straightforward.
Okay.
But, life happens, things come up. So FairMoney also offers loan extensions.
Flexibility.
Exactly. It gives people crucial breathing room if they hit a rough patch. It's more than just a feature. It feels like a bit of a safety net, helps people avoid that spiral of missed payments and penalties.
That definitely shows they're thinking about the user experience, the whole journey. But, okay, FairMoney isn't just loans, right? You mentioned they're building a whole financial world in your pocket.
That's right. It's much bigger than just lending.
So having covered how they handle, immediate cash needs, Let's look at the broader picture. How are they equipping users with a full set of banking tools?
Well, they offer a proper digital bank account, and importantly, it's completely free to open. That immediately removes a barrier for millions.
No account opening fees. Nice.
Right. And it comes with useful stuff, like a certain number of free bank transfers each month. Little things like that add up, you know? They save people real money on fees they might otherwise pay. It helps make budgeting a bit more manageable.
Okay, so managing day-to-day money. What about building for the future? Savings are often hard to access formally in these markets.
Good point. And they address that with those savings and investments options. They have products like FairSave and FairLock.
What are those?
They're basically high-interest savings accounts, so users can actually earn decent returns on their money right there on the app.
Oh, okay.
And if you think bigger picture, offering easy access, high-interest savings helps people build financial resilience. It encourages a saving habit, building wealth rather than just spending or being in debt. It's foundational for long-term stability.
So it's about empowerment, building good financial habits, not just quick fixes. What about, everyday stuff, paying bills?
Yep. Got that covered too. Their bill payments feature is super practical. And get this, 0 service charges on bill payments.
0 fees. That's unusual.
It really is. Think about paying utilities, phone bills, whatever. Those little fees elsewhere add up. Plus, they offer discounts on airtime and data top-ups.
Which are pretty essential these days.
Absolutely essential. So again, these small practical benefits make a real difference to someone's monthly budget.
Okay, digital is great, but sometimes you just need cash or a card. Is there a way to bridge that gap?
There is, and it's smart. They offer a physical ATM card.
Ah, a real card.
Yeah, a real debit card. You can get it delivered and then use it at ATMs anywhere in the country.
Okay, so your digital money isn't just trapped online.
Exactly. You can access it as cash when you need it or use the card for payments where maybe the app isn't accepted. It connects the digital convenience with the existing physical infrastructure. It's quite seamless.
Now, a big question, especially for people maybe trying digital banking for the first time, security. How safe is my money with FairMoney? How do they build that trust?
Crucial question, and they tackle it directly. First off, FairMoney operates as a licensed microfinance bank.
Okay, so they're regulated.
Yes, regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria. That's important. And even more importantly, any deposits you make in a FairMoney account are insured by the NDIC, the Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Ah, like deposit insurance in other countries.
Exactly the same principle. It means users have that official safety net, the same protection they'd expect from a traditional bank. That builds a huge amount of confidence. It's essential for trust.
That's really key. Okay, so we've looked at the features, the fast loans, the full bank account, the security layers, but what's the bigger picture? What's the philosophy driving FairMoney? What's really at the heart of it all?
Yeah, stepping back, I think it boils down to maybe 4 key things, all connected. First, it's clearly speed and convenience. We've talked about it a lot, but it's fundamental. Getting things done in minutes, cutting out the hassle, that's a massive draw.
Definitely. Removes huge barriers.
Second, and this is perhaps the most powerful, is inclusivity. Their whole mission seems geared towards serving the underbanked or unbanked.
The ones left out before.
Precisely. Giving individuals and small businesses access to credit, savings, basic banking, tools they just couldn't get from the old system because they didn't have the right kind of history or assets. They're building financial bridges. Third, it's completely technology-driven. The entire experience, application, approval, repayment, banking, it all happens through the mobile app.
Right. No branches, no paper.
Exactly. Paperless, collateral-free, using smart data. This makes it efficient for them, sure, but more importantly, it makes it accessible for the user. Tech is genuinely democratizing access here.
Okay. And the fourth.
And finally, number 4 is transparency. They really pushed this idea of no hidden charges.
That's refreshing.
It is. Interest fees, it's all supposed to be laid out clearly up front. In finance, where hidden costs can really sting and destroy trust, being transparent is vital for building that long-term relationship. And it helps with financial literacy, too.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you put those 4 together, speed, inclusivity, tech, and transparency, you see it's not just like a cool app.
No, not at all.
It's more like a whole new system. A new pathway to financial empowerment for potentially millions. It's using tech to solve really fundamental problems.
I think that's a perfect way to put it. FairMoney really plays this dual role effectively. It's a digital bank for everyday needs, and it's a provider of quick, inclusive credit. That combination, built on those pillars we discussed, speed, access, tech, transparency, it's a really compelling model. It shows what's possible when innovation really focuses on a clear social need.
It really does. This whole deep dive into FairMoney, it highlights something powerful about fintech, doesn't it? It's not just about fancy apps or slightly faster transactions.
Not just incremental stuff.
Right. It's about fundamentally shifting who gets access to essential financial tools, how quickly they get it, and how much they can trust the process. It makes you wonder, what happens if this kind of super efficient, inclusive digital banking model keeps spreading, especially in places with, huge young populations and maybe not much traditional banking infrastructure?
The potential impact is enormous.
Yeah. How could it reshape our whole idea of financial stability and opportunity? Not just in those regions, but maybe for everyone. Definitely something to keep thinking about as this space keeps evolving so rapidly.